And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and I know that most of you guys enjoy my Worth It series. Are these packs worth it? This is the analysis from Warrior on these packs. So to understand if these are worth it, first I want to go backwards one step, and I want to show you shipments. And I want to show you something in shipments that a lot of people have not noticed. They have started the cadence rotation, and so this is also going to show you how things and what things are worth. So if you look, Death Trooper, Krennic, Jyn Erso, all of the Rogue One characters now have been moved from their ultra expensive packs to be chromium packs. You can get them in chromium now, as well as in shipments. So if you have Cassian, or if you have Jyn, or if you have Death Trooper, and you're really wanting to get that character specific, you don't want to buy, $500 in chromiums to try and get them 7-star. You just want to focus on maybe just Jyn or just Death Trooper. This is where you get them. Now, I want you to look at this. Gamorrean Guard, you get 3 shards for 150. So for the basic farmable character that you can get anywhere in the game, they're giving you an analysis of their own, saying the game, Capital Games, is saying that their 1 shard is worth 50 crystals. Now those are 50 crystals to get a character that you can farm elsewhere. For someone like Jyn Erso or Death Trooper, you can't get them except for by spending real money in chromiums or by saving your crystals daily to get them through the shipments. This is a slower method, but this is a definitive way that you can get it without spending money if you're getting enough crystals and can save up enough crystals to get these. And so if you look, it is 8 shards for 640 crystals, which makes them $80 a crystal, or 80 crystals a shard. So it was 50 for the Gamorrean Guard, and it's 80 for the Death Trooper and Jyn Erso. So we know that they're worth a little bit more. These are premium characters. They're harder to get your hands on. So they're charging 30 shards or 30 crystals more for them. And that makes sense, and I agree with that. That's fine. These are the established rates, okay? So we know it's 50 for a farmable character, 80 for a non-farmable character that is basically a chromium exclusive. Now let's go into the packs with that education, and let's go into these packs. So the first two, there's 2 packs for the Phoenix Squadron. There's a pack and then what's called a bundle. I'm going to go over the easiest one first, and that's the Phoenix Squadron pack, the second one in, and it's $12.99 like the other, like the Lord of Hunger packs. I'm going to say that if anyone's ever bought these, that you only get 5. And the rest of it is called bonus with each purchase. So you cannot include bonuses into the cost of a particular character, right? So you know that the bonuses are they're not a part of this 1,300 crystals. They're additional. That's why they call it a bonus. So you're going to get 5 shards, essentially, for 1,300 crystals. That averages out to 260 crystals per shard. So this is a character you can't get in chromium. So now the value went from 50 for a farmable, 80 to a non-farmable character who's in chromium, to 260 crystals per shard for a character that is a brand new premium character. That's over 3 times what a chromium exclusive character is worth shard wise. And if you were to purchase this and only get the 5 on the drop rate, which we know has happened and will happen for most people, you are going to spend approximately $500 to get the additional shards needed. It's like $480 you're going to spend to get the amount of shards that you need. So is one character worth $500 to you? I spend money in the game, and even my opinion would be no. So this pack, pretty quickly, the Phoenix Squadron pack, I would say is absolutely unequivocally not a good value, not a good buy. You will spend around $500 to 7-star character. $500, in my opinion, is way too much. So that's my opinion on that pack. I wouldn't touch it, and I will not be touching it. Now, if we move over to the Phoenix Squadron bundle, it's $9.99. Guess what? $9.99 is the same price as about 1,300 crystals, which is what the previous pack was. So the previous pack was going to give you essentially 5 shards of this character. For the same $10, instead of getting 5 shards, you can get 25. In addition, you get twelve Mark III ability mats, which are highly valuable, and enough gear to get her to gear 4. and the training bots and the credits to get her to about level 40. So you can get her leveled up a little bit and geared up a little bit, plus you get 25 shards. Just to kind of do the basic math, that puts her shards at approximately 50 crystals per shard in this pack, and the bonus gives you all the other guaranteed gear. So I would say that if you're going to go all in on this team, and if you're going to go all in on, you know, the Phoenix Squadron, and you want to level them up, then this is a must buy. This is an excellent value. Now, keep in mind, your team will have to continue to be leveled up. They're not going to be nearly as viable at 3-star going against a bunch of 7-star teams in Arena. So if you buy this, it kind of almost sets you up to have to buy the other pack, which the other pack is not a good value at all. So unless you're planning on using this team kind of superficially for a while to, you know, gear them up, and you just want a good buy on some early shards, this is 50, basically it's like 52 crystals a shard, so this would be deemed as a good value independently standing alone. But just keep that in mind, that if you were to buy this $9.99 pack, while in and of itself it is a great deal for the $10 you spend, it's still, what's your purpose, right? It still doesn't serve really the purpose that you're looking for. The purpose you're looking for is to have a bunch of 7-star characters, and this is not going to get you there. And so if you buy that bundle to the left, it almost pretty much assures that you're going to have to now go in even further on that $12.99 bundle to the right. So, you know, if you just want to bumper up one more star level, the one on the left is a definite good value and good buy. The one on the right is not and never will be. So unless you're an uber kraken, which is higher than even a whale, I'd probably just avoid both of them and just get them where you get them. You know, they give you to them at 3 stars. Just gear them up and level them up as best you can, and then when they become farmable or come into shipments, you can start working on them through shipments or through farming them in another 3 months or so. Otherwise, you're not going to see a ton of these. This is kind of like Death Trooper and Krennic. There wasn't that many people out there that actually bought into those and used those characters, and they're kind of a thing of the past now. Not many people are using Krennic and Death Trooper, so don't feel like you're missing out on the coolest and, you know, most rad thing ever if you decide to pass on these packs. Know that you can continue to develop them kind of superficially on the side if you want to in your own time, and then when they become farmable, you can go ahead and 7-star them down the road. So that's my thoughts. Again, the pack in the middle, I would pass on for always 100% of the time. The one on the left, if you want to bumper up a little bit and you're a bit of a dolphin or a whale and you don't mind spending the $10, it is in fact a genuine good buy for what you get, because they're giving you basically farmable shard cost of the 50 crystals per shard, which is excellent as far as the value goes. So as always, I hope this video has educated you and helps you in making your buying decision. What are your thoughts on the packs? Leave them in the comments down below. As always, keep your gaming on. Warrior out.